And I left off mining because I wanted to show Trin something before I came back. So, there's my inventory. All that beautiful ore. And if we look in here, there's all of the stone that I have mined in this place. And the reason why I'm showing you that is these are the two pickaxes are the two drills that I have used to do that. These two right here. This one doesn't even count because it's not used anything, but this one, I'm thinking we might want to make energy efficiency just a single thing instead of 3. Because, holy crap, I mined out a ton. And in that ton, I have only used 75K compared to what it was when I don't have it. That is a lot. Only 25 for 3? Wow. Alright. That's not that much. So, maybe it's just the... if you're saying it's only dropping at 25% if you have 3, that doesn't sound that bad. Oh, the total amount it uses is 25%. Yeah, that might be a bit much. Like, I would say we shouldn't give them... I think half might even be a bit. What is... Motherfucker, get off my deck! I don't know. It just seemed like... It just seems like I mine forever, and it really doesn't go down in power. It just feels a little too much. So I'd nerf it a little bit if you're only taking 25% of the total power. Invert that, make it 75% usage. But he can't invert it if there's 3 of them. If you're saying that the best one you can get is 75, so it would be 75, say 80. I would say maybe 10% better each one. So you can get a maximum of 30% energy efficiency. That's less than half. That wouldn't feel as overpowered. Okay. So, what kind of changes do we have to look at today? I asked this right when he's trying to change something, so he's not going to answer me. I know. Oh, yeah. We talked about that in chat the other day. Yeah. Flint, potassium feldspar, biotite, and the potassium feldspar gives alumina, potassium, and silicon dioxide with a little bit of oxygen. And you were supposed to fix the ore byproducts for wolfenite. Well, for all of these. So crushing this now gives you powellite instead of itself. Washing it gives you powellite instead of itself. Thermal centrifuge will give you molybdenite. And if you centrifuge it, will give you molybdenite. And hit the wrong button. Powellite, if you wash that, is going to give you molybdenite. If you macerate that, it's going to give you molybdenite. Thermal centrifuge will give you scheelite, which is tungsten. So it gives you... I like this one right here because that is kind of what thermal centrifuging should be. It should be, I'm going to do this, but only because it's going to give me something worth a damn. There's not a whole lot of, yeah, and then you can get a 10% of it there. Yeah, that's very good. Because otherwise it doesn't really... Now see, I might suggest taking this one out of here. If you centrifuge it, you can get the scheelite. I would actually make it to where the scheelite is only if you thermal it. Make this like wolfenite. Might be a little bit more balanced because you don't want to give them... Like I said, thermal centrifuge should be something you do to get something very worth it. Because thermal centrifuging is slow as fuck and costs a ton. You should not be thermal centrifuging every ore. You should be picking and choosing what your thermal centrifuging. And then we also got molybdenite to look at as well, but we'll do that when we get back to the base. So now I can start making ultimate. Oh, did you look at, I know you were doing something rutile titanium. Did you do anything with that? Okay, so rutile, chemical reactor, we have rutile, carbon, chlorine, and molten calcite, which gives us titanium tetrachloride and carbon dioxide. And then we bathe that with magnesium, and we get our titanium and magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride is 3, and you get 1 magnesium and 2 chlorine. And you get 6 out of there, so it takes 2 processes. And that's going to end up being... That's almost like exactly GT6's processing. That's going to give me 4,000 chlorine back. And to do this originally... what the fuck was I... That's magnesium carbonate. That's not what I was looking for. this one. So this, and we put 4,000 in. So yeah, this isn't going to eat fucking chlorine and magnesium all the time. It's going to take molten calcite all the fucking time. So we're going to have a fluid extractor giving us molten calcite from one of the things. Did you make that ore change we were talking about? Okay. So we're not going to have a calcite ore. We're going to have something in there. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, alumina instead of calcite. Bauxite veins should be no more because you have your dense bauxite. Coal veins should be no more because you have your dense coal. Same with lignite. Now that's not going to change any of the veins I've already found. This is going to be new shit. So I'm going to have to go do some looking around. I'm thinking what I'm going to do instead of pruning back the world again, because I've mined that same fucking Chalco vein 3 times now. I'm tired of mining that same vein. Is I think I'm going to set up a portal to a new area and just use that, or I'm going to jump in the damn boat and go that way across the ocean and see what I can, and see if I can just find a new area, and that's where I'll go mining. Oh yeah, you were adding slate and what was the other one? Shale, yeah. Oh, I did find something I think I forgot to tell you about. Sapphire, green sapphire. Yeah, when you centrifuge pure green sapphire, there's no byproduct. Same for impure. Pure and impure green sapphire have no extra little bit of bullshit you get out of it. Where if you do the regular sapphire, it gives you alumina. For some reason, that one just doesn't have one. It does have green sapphire as a byproduct off of this one, which seems weird. You would think that would be alumina or something like that. And it's like sapphire, green sapphire is the only thing you get off of green sapphire. So you might want to take a look at that one as well. The other thing was, which I have the sapphires back at the house because I mined them up. And if you want to look to see what the vein actually looks like, after I have my little rant here about it, I was also thinking that this guy's an asshole and always comes in here and does that moo shit right in the middle of me trying to have a rant, and then I forget what the hell it is I was talking about. Hey, XAR. No. Anyways, in GT6, Greg made sapphires. No, it didn't matter what the fuck the color was. No. And he went, full on nutbag and added like 5 other sapphires. So we have yellow, purple, orange, green, red, blue. not red, right? Why did I... Yeah, 999 gems. Yeah, GT6 has all the gems. Like, emeralds, one is not enough. We need like 6 of those. With fucking names nobody could ever figure out. Oh, that's a fucking emerald. We have Maxim and Goshenite and... trying to think of some of the other ones, but anyways, my thing is Greg made sapphires fucking sapphires, and we use sapphires in GT6 for roughly the same thing that you do here, except we use them for circuits, not for batteries. So basically, my question is, my rant is, green sapphires are fucking useless. I typically won't even process the fucking things. Damn it! Is this thing worthless as a fucking sword against a creeper? What the hell? I killed those zombies in like 2 hits. This creeper took like a million. I like the battery crystals. Okay. Is he just throwing out comments now? I like the process to make them. What does my chainsaw have on it? It has, which we need to talk about, Silk Touch Efficiency 4 and Energy Efficiency 3. Also, I don't know if you intend it. I don't think Greg intends it. But you can't shear sheep with it, which I don't think you're supposed to if you're doing it by Greg's ways of doing it. But you also cannot use it to cut down a cobweb, which you should be able to do. Trends' backpack is he's looking over his shoulder backwards. Yes, his head is on backwards. It's a Minecraft thing. Somebody stopped by the other day, told Trends he had a hot ass, and for some reason now we can't get him to stop staring at his own butt. Spaceballs moment. Yes. It's a Spaceballs moment. Why did nobody tell me I had such a fat ass? It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Damn it. I might actually have to go watch that again. I love that movie. Any thoughts of adding something like New Horizons NEI or processing page? Oh, fuck that page. I think Trends actually had something like that at one point. I threw a major fucking fit about it. That thing pisses me off. Greg's... Okay. So it probably will be a thing eventually. I'm okay with Greg's byproducts page, where you can see all the byproducts you can get from an ore. But giving you every stage of fucking processing on one page just is information fucking overload on one page. It's required in New Horizons, not for a normal GT playthrough, though. Why would it be required? I can use NEI like a normal fucking human being. Oh, also, have you ever seen a minecart in a mine shaft have 3 of them instead of just 1? Is there any possible way I could have duped it by breaking it with a tool? Because I somehow got 3 minecarts all in the same spot. Didn't look glitched out or anything when I did it, but they had different things in them. That's why I'm thinking I didn't somehow glitch it. I'm not a tool. I was in a mine shaft mining, and I was in a mine area, found a mine shaft, went into mine shaft, found a single minecart track, single minecart up against the wall. I took everything out of it. I smacked it with the fucking, I do believe it was this. And when I did, it didn't look like it broke, but it looked like the chest and the cart fell out, like it broke. You know what I mean? But the model in the game was still there. So I smacked it again, and when I did, a whole bunch of shit fell out. So I smacked it again, and then it looked like it broke, and a whole bunch of shit fell out. So there were 3 of them sitting there. Right there is the 3 minecarts, and right there's the 3 chests that I did it with. And it wasn't a fuck ton of shit that I got out of it, but it was just weird that there were 3 of them there. Okay. Okay. So then, okay, so you're gonna fix that. And then my other rant is, can we make green sapphire not completely fucking useless? Thank you. Because if you look in the vein, there's not really that much sapphire in the vein. It's mainly all pyrope and almandine, which is already vaguely useless. They do have byproducts you can get out of them. They're not completely useless, but they're, mostly useless. You only really process them because you have them. You don't go mine them specifically because, I want the byproducts out of them. You process them because, well, I fucking got them. I can get a little bit of something out of them, so fuck it. I'm doing it. Same reason you'd eat almonds, to be fair. I will not disagree with that. You don't run out and, I'm getting almonds. No, you eat them because they're stuck in the bag with something else you got. Although my dad was the same way too. My mom and my dad both loved like Almond Joy or and with Almond Joy it was even weirder because both of them liked dark chocolate, so you'd think they'd eat Mounds, but they liked Almond Joys because they had the almonds in it. Same with the Hershey's with almonds in it. They would eat that over a regular Hershey's bar every fucking time. Although Mom would go for the dark chocolate Hershey's over the almond one. Dad was the other way around. He loved the fucking almond one. I am not a big fan of almonds. They're there. I actually, if I'm eating something like a candy that has them in it, I'll eat everything and like suck the chocolate off of them, and then I'll eat the almond afterwards. Almond Hershey's are awful. I agree with you completely. I'm not a big fan of them. I would much rather have the regular milk chocolate Hershey's without the fucking almonds in it. But Dad loved those fucking things. My grandpa used to suck the chocolate off the almonds, and I would eat the almonds because they would break. Oh, you said grandma, not grandpa. Sorry. Because they would break her teeth. Yeah, I could see that. What, dude? It's just Illumnia, right? Yeah. Unless you want to have it give like the dust of the opposite. I think maybe you didn't fix the fucking barrel rendering. I can at least now see what's in the barrel if it's not rendering. So that's at least a thing. I don't have to freaking squish my butt down. You know how bad that is on my old knees. To see what's in the damn barrel. I like that part. But it's still not rendering right. Those are GT6 item barrels, damn it. He does have, let me see if I can, if I do F3A. Oh, that's 3A, not F3A. Fucking nuke out. F3, nope, reloading the chunk. Force reloading the chunk does not do it. Damn. Alright, hold on. Let me disconnect and reconnect and get this thing to render. He's still working on getting the rendering to render at the right time. You know, if you just make that Autocrafter XAR and that infinite fucking cutter, you wouldn't have to keep making that multi-tool. There we go. So he still has to work on the rendering of it, and we need to talk to him about the numbers, because like if you look at them from this edge, that number looks like it's over the edge, but if you look at it straight on, it actually looks better. And honestly, it looks better if you're looking at it from this side. That placement looks better than even looking straight at it. Do they render when you turn away? He would have to answer that. Trends. Yep, that they definitely don't do. Although they do get darker. Did you notice this? And now when I had to get all the way up here before they actually started glowing again, but then when I back away, that time it didn't even do it. But now there's still they're a work in progress. Is the de-render a config? I really like those. I don't think so. This is just something to keep it from being too laggy. I'm guessing he's using the Tesla thing. Greg always complains about those. These do the same thing. If I get too far away from these, like you see over there, I can't see the rendering on these until I get to here. So it's almost the exact same rendering distance. I'm not real big on it. Because I think it's kind of weird when you're across your factory here and you can't see it. But you don't technically need to. And you guys are in an ad break, so some of you have no fucking clue what I'm saying right now. I had to do that so they'd stop with the stupid ass pre-rolls. It's the only way I could get pre-rolls turned off. You can still see what on the side of where? Oh yeah, you just can't hear me. Yeah, so I'll make sure not to say anything too important while we're... And it's only like a minute and a half, I think, is the max you should get. To have it completely pre-roll free, I had to turn it on to a minute and a half every hour. And I didn't think a minute and a half every hour was that much. So it's like 45 seconds every half hour. Okay, so the ad break should be done now. So let's look at this. Molybdenite. You crush it, you get powlite. Perfectly fine. You wash it, you get powlite. Hey, look, this one actually has the ore byproduct list. The other one didn't. I didn't see that on the other one. Did the other one have that? Powlite, scheelite, wolfenite, osmium. So if I want to get to the osmium, this will only give me the scheelite. I would have to go thermal, get the scheelite, and then this in the macerator. I'm not sure why it's going to give me... Why are there two in here? Shouldn't that just be the osmium? Oh. Okay. Take the osmium out of the molybdenum and just leave it in the molybdenite, because the molybdenite is the hardest one to really get. And that's... Osmium is like your end goal for major things. And granted, molybdenite veins, or molybdenum veins, are very rare. You're not going to get a lot of them that way, but putting it on just one of them probably would feel better. And I know I gave you the list and showed you this, but I would just say give you the scheelite here, and then this, take the wolfenite out and give you osmium, or just take the... Yeah, that would actually work, because that would make you... Because that gives you a 10% chance of getting one of them from this. I could go... I think just take the wolfenite out of there. Because you got to remember, Greg's 4 or 5 byproduct list is for his ore washer thing called a sluice. Gives you 8 different byproducts you can get from just that. And he doesn't have the thermal. And typically in GT5, GT5U, you have your washing it, which is your first tier, your first byproduct. Then you have macerating it, and centrifuging it is like your second. Thermal centrifuging is your third. And then the macerating of the thermaled is your fourth. If I'm remembering that correctly. We're not getting a wear barrel. I call bugs. We should be able to stuff bear into a barrel. You're not. They don't make barrels big enough. Sorry. Let me bring up GT5 real quick, just so I can show you what I'm talking about, because there's a really good example in there that I can use to explain it. Let me get that pack up real quick. It's easier when I have an example to show you. It's basically like getting gallium. You had to go to thermal centrifuge. I'm trying to think of the main one where you could only get it off of the thermal centrifuged maceration, because there was one of those where not even thermal centrifuging it gave you the byproduct you wanted. It was the macerating of the thermal centrifuge thing that gave you the byproduct you wanted. So you only had a 10% chance of getting the actual byproduct you wanted, and everything else along the way was basically garbage. The only reason why you did all of that was for that final chance at a 10%, or that final 10% chance at getting that special thing you wanted. So I would do it in a tier system like that. So you have 4 tiers maximum that you can do. The first maceration and ore washing is tier 1. Centrifuging and the pure dust macerating is tier 2. Thermal centrifuging is tier 3. And then the macerating of the thermal centrifuge is tier 4. And it goes by how useful what it is you're getting is off of it. Like, while it's loading up there, let me look at redstone, because I do believe you took redstone straight from GT5. So if I take a redstone ore and I throw it into a macerator, I get cinnabar. That is its main byproduct. So that's where that should be. And then if I take that and I throw it in an ore washer, I get another chance, but this time it's a tiny cinnabar. And if I chose to macerate it, I also have the cinnabar there. So, you know, cinnabar, main byproduct, perfect. Then you go to the purified ore, which if I macerate that, gives me cinnabar again and the pure. So we're good there. And if we do this, then we get the rare earth. If we go to the thermal, we're still going to get rare earth. But if we macerate the refined, then we get glowstone. And the only one of those byproducts, Cinnabar, yes, you're probably going to want the Cinnabar because of mercury. But it's its main byproduct. It should give you that. The rare earth, you're going to get tons of it eventually. You really don't need fucking that one. Nobody goes out and gets redstone because, oh my god, I'm going to get some rare earth. Nobody really gives a fuck. But the glowstone dust at the end is very nice because that saves you from having to go and get it for all the advanced circuits you're going to be making. So that one is a pretty good explanation of it. Now, if I remember correctly, which we're going to look at it in GT5, because that just came up. So let me get the world up here real quick. If I remember correctly, this was one of the ways we could get gallium, which you needed for the Buells, which I completely disagree with. And I like that you don't have them in this one because gallium should not be needed for them. Gallium should be needed for gallium arsenide for solar panels. We'll get into that later. But let's go ahead and look up redstone in here. So hit the right button here. So we go to ore byproduct list is Cinnabar, rare earth, glowstone. Same three things. So I guess redstone. Oh, it was bauxite that gives gallium, not redstone. Ignore that whole gallium thing. But same three byproducts. So macerating it gives you Cinnabar. Same as what you got. Perfect. Ignore the stone dust because that's a whole nother thing and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody macerates an ore because, my god, they want the stone. Greg's even said the whole fact that you had to have a EV, I think it was, to actually get the stone dust out of it was the stupidest choice he ever made. And I have to agree with him. I think it actually should be you get the stone dust at the beginning just because you got to get rid of it. You need to get rid of it. But we're not looking at changing that. I'm just... Stupid comment. Ignore me. So, if you thermal centrifuge it right off the bat, you get rare earth. Because who fucking cares? Cinnabar here at the first stage. That's what we had in that one. If you macerate it, you get the impure, which still gives you Cinnabar. Same as what you have. If we go back to the ore washing, thermal centrifuge it, you get rare earth. Pulverizing it gives you rare earth. And then if you throw this into the centrifuge, you get rare earth. So far, perfect. And then if you take your centrifuged one, your purified one, and you pulverize that, you get glowstone. So see, that's the tier system I was talking about, except in this particular case, there's only 3. Now let's go look at bauxite, because I think that was the one, if I could spell bauxite today. Okay. So, bauxite. Nope, that one has a 3-tier as well. So, I was actually wrong. That one doesn't have 4. There's one, I swear, that has 4. Is it Chaco that has 4? Yeah, Chaco has 4. So you have pyrite, cobalt, cadmium, and gold. But I think the gold is only if you use mercury, but let's look. So we have crushed and pyrite. We have, you can get cobalt if you thermal it right then and there. If you wash it, you still get the pyrite. If you thermal that, then you get the actual cobalt. So you could force the cobalt if you wanted to by bypassing the ore washer for that. If you thermal centrifuge it, that's the cobalt. And then if we do this, that's where you get the cadmium. Cobalt is in this one, and then cobalt is right there. So you only get the cadmium, which this is another good complaint about your whole cadmium battery issue. The only way to get cadmium was to go through the thermal centrifuging, but then cadmium batteries are fucking useless. So, you know, I can definitely agree with it. But I think the only way you got that fourth one was if you put it right here. Chemical bath, mercury, you got gold. So that's where that fourth one comes in. But I'm thinking there was one that did it without a bathing thing, but I can't remember what it was. Tantalite. Tantalite only has 3. It doesn't have 4. Must be a 5U. This is 5U, dude. This is 5U09 that we're looking at right now. This is not 5. Yeah, I won't touch GT++ anymore, so I have no fucking idea. But I know somewhere there was a thing like that, and that's what I would suggest. Just so it has a little more of a, like this one where the last one you got was from that last mass rating, same type of thing. I'm not putting GT++ in to look at it. Kiss my ass. I hate that crap. But I think at some point we should kind of sit down, probably, you know, not when we're streaming, and take a look at a lot of the ore processing byproducts and shit like that, just to see if there's anything we want to set up and that a little bit different. But so far it's looking good. I like being able to get a little bit of osmium off of, like, molybdenite, which I didn't actually look up. Let's look that up real quick. So, molybdenite ore, crushed. Yeah, see, there's no byproducts list for this one. There was a byproducts list for that, for one ore. That was molybdenum. No, this one doesn't even show it for... I looked up stone molybdenite. It doesn't show it either. And Bart works while you're at it is added, so you have 330 ores. Fuck Bart works. That mod is weird. I'm not compressing 64 fucking blast furnaces to make a blast furnace. Okay, so that macerated, all good there. Ore washing, yep. And then that, yeah. Thermal gives you a little scheelite. That feels right with it like that. And then the macerating, yeah, again, I would take the wolfenite out there and just leave the osmium. So that feels right. I just would say the wolfenite being in there as an extra option. But you would then have like a 10% chance of getting this one and a 10% chance of getting this one. So you may get this one, you may get that one, or you may get both. So maybe that'll work out fine, and that requires you to have an HV macerator, right? You're not going to get that third one if you don't have the third slot. So with osmium being down in that last slot, that gives you a reason to go to the HV. So yeah, maybe that's just perfect. You can get one if you use MV, but it's going to be the wolfenite. If you want the osmium, you got to make the HV one. It might be all right. My favorite part of GT++ is how 50% of the processing chains end in dead ends. That sounds about fucking right for GT++. Remember, GT++, when I was first testing it for him, you could get fluorite infinitely with a rock placer, rock breaker. Because he originally put fluorite into sandstone. But it didn't take the sandstone away. He didn't do it like gravel. Gravel, if you place it and you break it, you can get gravel or flint. I know you guys know how this works, but shut up. But if you get the flint, you never get the gravel. So you can't get an infinite loop. He didn't do that. He gave you the sandstone and the fluorite so you could just keep, you just had to keep breaking that one piece of sandstone over and over and over and over again. So you just needed something to pick it up and replace it and break it. And you got fucking fluorite. And when I complained about it, his answer was, well, who wants to go mine a bunch of sandstone? It's just fluorite. Who cares? And he was the same one that pissed me off because I said, why in the world did you make a cobalt item pipe? We have so much fucking cobalt. Item pipes, if you look at them, you can tell. Greg made item pipes be something that is expensive, basically. You know, you don't go get zinc early on unless you want it to make brass to make item pipes. It's not just something you have sitting around. And that's the only one that's a non-rare thing. Except in fucking, GT5, you can only get fucking sphalerite in the nether. So it actually took you going to the nether before you could get the zinc, unless you got it through ore processing of tin. You had to go to the nether to get the fucking zinc to make your first item pipes. Then you went to Electrum, which was gold and silver. Then you had platinum. Then you had osmium. The rare things is how you got item pipes, because GregTech is about automation, and the automation is the thing that's supposed to cost you. And so I didn't understand why something that we just used for fucking tools, because it was level 3 and we had fuck tons of it and barely any use for it, he made into item pipes. And his reasoning was, I looked through my base and whatever excess bullshit I had sitting around, I made item pipes out of. He also made wrought iron item pipes, which so pissed me off. Yeah. He damn it, motherfucker. Motherfucker, they're right there. Get rid of those sons of bitches. You don't have wrought iron ones. You don't have PVC. You don't have fucking clay ones. That was another one that pissed me off. Gonna make a clay item pipe. Yeah, get rid of the... All of the rest of them are like GT6 ones. And you can tell that they go by exactly what I just said. You have brass, you have to get fucking zinc for, you have to go to the nether for it. You have copper nickel, and the copper nickel is the fact that you're going to spend nickel versus zinc, and you need that for the Invar, you need it for stainless steel. You don't want to early on just be dumping fuck tons of nickel into making copper nickel fucking item pipes. I don't have an issue with that one. Because again, and also, you don't want to be processing your regular nickel if you do what we were talking about and changing the fucking vitrals, because you want to be saving every bit of fucking actual nickel ore you get for vitral processing, because you want that chance of getting osmium and iridium. So the only thing you're actually getting your nickel from is garnierite and pentlandite. And then we're going to ignore these fucking cobalts because they need to get shit out into the sun violently at high speeds. Black bronze, that takes electrum, that takes silver and gold. Sterling silver, again silver. Rose gold, again fucking gold. Regular electrum. Magnesium, you can't make until you set up that whole fucking thing to make aluminum. And magnesium isn't, really easy to get. Platinum, osmium, ultimate, and then, because you don't have them in order, which still drives me nuts because of the change in item ID. I really hate that. If I had my way, when you got completely done and you were ready to do your release, you would change item IDs just to get these in the right fucking order in NEI, JEI, REI, EIEI, fucking O. I don't give a shit. Because do you think that's only the ore? Or only the world? Okay. Because I hate the fact that they're not in the right order. I'll go check later in a single player and see if they are and let you know. But then you have ultimate, which is what I'm going after right now for item pipes, because ultimate are fucking great. I don't know what these huge high capacity item pipes are. I'm scared to fucking... They're a debug scanner. You can't even make the fucking things. I don't remember these. This recipe is basically, the debug scanner is an infinite thing. So if you stick it in here, it's going to infinitely make them. At least the debug scanner is a battery, an infinite battery. It's a cheaty item. This is the debug scanner. You cannot make this. This is a cheat in item only. Okay. But yeah, I have no idea what this crap is. I don't even remember that. Well, here. Let's go look at GT5U. I still have it up. Pipe. 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 There we go. Large high pressure fluid pipe. The PVC item pipe. Fuck off. There's the wrought iron one I was talking about. And there's the cobalt one I fucking hate. Because he put this right into GT5U. And there's the nickel one. I don't see them in here. There's the high pressure fluid one, but I don't see the item one. So I have no idea what the fuck that is, or what in the hell you would even use to make it. And then you have your osmiridium, which should be your highest tier, which is 128. Osmium is 32. Ultimate is 64. So yeah, that's your highest one. And then you should have the long distance item pipes. What in the hell is Structure Lib, and why does it have those? I thought you had the high pressure. Yeah, here they are. Are the long distance. Yeah, there's the long distance. Which is fuck tons of electrum to make the pipe. Platinum, plastic, platinum casing. Yeah. Everything. Yeah, and you don't have those fluid pipes, the high pressure ones. Those high pressure ones are expensive as fuck. If I remember correctly, you have to have a pump for every fucking one of these. Yeah, it's a fucking tungsten steel fluid pipe with an EV fucking pump to make the small one. You do? Why the fuck did I not see it? Am I blind? Well, don't answer that. We all know the answer to that. Oh, because I put in item. Duh. I didn't put in pipe like I normally do. There we go. Pipe. Yeah, there they are. High pressure. Which you have the debug scanner. Doesn't have the actual recipe for it yet either. But yeah, those things are super fucking expensive. Because it's like I said, it's a EV pump and a small tungsten steel fluid pipe for the small one. The regular size one is a regular pipe and an IV fucking pump. And then if you want the large one, it's a large tungsten steel with 2 IV pumps. Those things are fucking nuts. Now, I wonder if I can show it in here. Yeah, it would be better to show it in GT6. I still want to show you how GT6 moves fucking fluids in a fucking pipe. I did it this morning when I was streaming, and I was going to ping your ass, but I didn't know if you were going to be awake or available, so I didn't bother. But like, the machines force out the fluid, so as soon as the machine does it, it's gone. And I was using like a 200 bandwidth pipe. It was not that great of a pipe, and it was just machine empty. The shit was gone. In here, it's like you're waiting for it to drip out of the machine, it feels like. It's just so annoying. Okay, so I want to go back to looking at tits. Yeah, I want to look at tits. That's what we're here for. Titanium. So, titanium still needs a blast furnace. Still gives a hot ingot. And is only MV. You don't have to have an HV to do it. Which is what you did have to have if you did all the processing in it. Impure titanium dust, you're never going to get that. Pure titanium dust, you're never going to get that. So these two don't fucking matter. I just hate the fact that they exist. Where in the hell is Carmen Sandiego? Ah. Can we get this picture up there instead of the debug scanner picture? All the rest of them have the machines. Fix that. And also, is there a way of ordering these tabs as like importance? I think that's something Greg figured out how to do in NEI. Because, well, you have Steam Hammer and Steam Macerator, which is really annoying because they kind of should be in with the regular Macerator and Hammer, so they're not duplicated. But the fact that they're duplicated is kind of annoying because it pushes this all the way over here. And this is your main thing. This should be the first one. You know, if you want to leave this first, fine, fuck off, I don't care. But it should definitely be before the centrifuging one. Not on its own thing over here. So, now, I want to see this. We need a chemical reactor at HV. That's beautiful. Because you do have to have an HV chemical reactor. You have to have an HV line. That's fucking beautiful. Molten calcite, fluid extracting calcite. Now, this one, can we get calcite out of calcium and carbon? Yes. Quicklime, like, what I'm wanting is Greg has limestone and marble in the smelter, i.e. fluid extractor, to give you calcite, molten calcite. But I just want to know if there's a way of at least processing those down. Yes, I can centrifuge limestone dust and get calcite. So calcite, lapis, limestone, marble gives you calcite and magnesium. Okay, that's fine. We can leave it just like that. As long as I can get those out of those, I'm good with that. And then we throw that into the chemical reactor, or into the fluid extractor. That gives us our molten calcite that we then have to throw into here. Did you get this number straight from GT6? Is it really 144? Oh, damn. Yeah, I know. I guess I never really looked at it because it was calcite and it didn't give a shit. I just didn't think it was quite that much. Oh, and the other one is if you're going to do the vitriol thing, Ilmenite should have a vitriol, where we can clean it up to rutile rather than this fucking thing here that gives you wrought iron nuggets and fucking tiny rutile dust. I always hated this recipe. And this one here makes it a real big pain in the ass because you get that ferric chloride, which then you have to process that to iron and chlorine, and then you got to send your chlorine back into the fucking thing. I hate this recipe. It is a GT6 recipe, but I fucking hate it. I use the vitriol one where you put it's like the only dust that has a vitriol, and it's a way of leaching off the iron and leaving the rutile. I can show it to you in GT6 if you want to do it, but I think you have your own GT6 instance. You can look at it yourself. But that makes it a bit slower, if I remember correctly. You got to do some pre-processing to use it, but it's a way better way of doing it than doing this. EV motor per pipe is brutal. The IV motor per pipe is also brutal. Are those needed for base fluid nukes or something? No, those are not needed. I honestly never used one. The reason why those were added to GT5U was because of sloshing. Because a lot of people would set up a pump on their pipes to get away from that stupid sloshing bullshit. And so they would just make it to where it was in there on the pipe and there was no sloshing with those pipes whatsoever. That was the only reason they were added, and I never used them because I never had that big of an issue. I tried to keep my fluid pipes pressurized so they couldn't slosh. Pressurized meaning that I had enough machines creating fluid dumping into the pipe system that they couldn't have room to slosh. They were full all the fucking time. Were shutters added later? No, shutters were a thing, but pumps were better. The shutters was something that was used more early game. Late game, you just put a pump on every fucking thing. That way you moved it all as quick as you could. I never did any of it. Like I said, I just pressurized my shit and I didn't have a fucking problem. Okay, so I want to get a Lapitron. I want to get some Lapitrons made. That way we can go to an EV burning battery box. So I need data storage circuits, sapphires, and lapis or lazurite. And we got one sapphire in here. I don't think I did all the sapphire ore. I think I left most of it over here. Is it over here or up there? I put it somewhere for doing after I got this filtering done. Oh yeah, there's my coal I need to get done. Where the hell did I put all my... I don't know where I put all my sapphire. Is it in here waiting to go? Oh, it's in here waiting to go. I did go ahead and crush it. Okay. So, I need to get these type filters set up. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Because I want this and I want this. So, I have to figure out how I'm doing this. Are you busy with something? just wondering if you could make us some brass item pipes to get us to hold us over until I get that ultimate shit done. Oh, did you go with the GT6 ones? Oh, you make me so fucking happy. If you weren't a dude, I'd fucking kiss you. Oh, that's so much fucking better. We don't have to have the bending cylinder, obviously. But yeah, this is so much fucking better than... Yeah. Chinese... Yeah, that's... I think I'd put the hammer over one because the bending cylinder isn't there. So you could do it in a 2x2. And honestly, nobody ever uses this fucking recipe because it's lossy. You just extrude the shit. But yeah, that's fine. And then huge you can't do. Smalls. Yeah, that one's definitely wrong. Yeah, bronze giving you 6 of them. That's definitely wrong. So yeah, that does need to be fixed. I guess I didn't notice that when I first looked at it. Yeah, that should only be 1, not 3. So the amounts coming out of them is wrong. I was just happy to see. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. It looks like the fluid ones are the only ones fucked, so no making fluid pipes unless they're in the extruder today. The whole slab thing for a tiny wood fluid pipe is just funny. And I don't even think Greg has a tiny wood fluid pipe. Because who the fuck is ever going to want just 25? That's just funny. All the wood ones are right. The right amounts. Yeah. That is so much better than the fucking GT5 way of doing it. I'm so glad you finally did that. Alright, so item pipes, we need a few of them because we need to connect these up here. And I can't do Molly yet because, well, ore processing is full. Which, speaking of, go ahead and make us some more ore washers when you get a second. And I'm going to change this whole system. I think I might go with doing what I did in GT5 on the server and move the ore processing up to the next level and just have a ore processing floor up there. And then we won't have this big conglomeration of shit, because by the time we get to this where we have it now, we need to add in the thermal centrifuge, obviously. But once we get to this point, we really don't need to interact with it. This all just does what it needs to do, and everything should just be dumped into, when I come in from mining, it gets dumped into fucking barrels, and the barrels output into the processing thing, and it just starts going through it. But I do want to get these filters done real quick. Do I have any item pipes sitting around? Does not look like it. So I'll have to wait until you get some made. And this... Yeah. We've got zinc over here. I'll throw some in. I know we have zinc here somewhere. There it is. Alright, I'm just gonna make 4 stacks. Did you make tape yet? Okay. Where in the hell did I put my damn scaffold? Let's go see if I can get these out here yet. Which, by the way, have you noticed my redstone thing has not bugged out yet? And yeah, I think the thing is with the chainsaw is the fact that it doesn't come pre-loaded with sharpness, which I'm used to with the axe and the sword. But yeah, silk touch should never be a thing on a chainsaw, dude. Can you stop that? A chainsaw should automatically shear leaves without silk touch. And it should... If you want fucking cobwebs instead of string, you should make fucking specialized shears for that. Silk touch on a fucking chainsaw just hurts. Oh, and that reminds me. I wanted to... What was I trying to... My bow. Let's go see if I can do my bow now and not get electric efficiency. Come here, you cunt. Motherfucker. Okay. Do you have to have the energy acceptor in this version? Did they actually just pack it in the fucking thing? Because in 1.7.10 you had to have an energy acceptor, which was annoying as fucking hell. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's the way it was in every version up to 1.7.10. There's only 1.7.10, I think, that we... Yeah. In GT4, we just have it go right into our controller. But AE2, you had to have the stupid fucking energy acceptor thing. Silk touch for leaves, mother trucker. Yeah, you shouldn't need the silk touch. And I don't know if you do. Bear, I'm stealing a file. What file are you stealing? Stop stealing shit. Power 3. Ooh, that one hurt. Just power 3 on my bow. That hurt. Thanks. Oh, you're stealing a file from my base. That's fine. You can steal a file from my base. Don't bake it into a cake. We're not trying to get out of prison. Which, by the way, why does Greg Tech not have a file cake? We have files, we have cakes. Why can't we make a file cake? I need to bug Greg about this. Wait, we can put them in sandwiches? I don't know, but it would be funny. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna forget this if I don't go bug Greg. Let's go bug Greg. Okay, I bugged Greg. This is gonna be another one of those. I'm just ignoring it. Bears being stupid things. I guarantee it. He does that a lot. I swear he reads my comments and he just has an audible ugh. Alright, what'd you do with my brass, motherfucker? I don't have item pipes. I don't have brass. I made brass. Where's my pipes? Why'd you put it? No! We have an extruder, motherfucker. Just stick this shit in the damn extruder. We're not wasting tools. Get the shit in motherfucking pipe. Extruder. Go. Do the thing. Wouldn't he also have to add a jail cell for that to be useful? No, no, no. It's just being funny. That would drive me nuts, too. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if you sat down a fucking cake and somebody goes to fucking eat it, and when they're done, a file pops out of it? That'd be fucking funny. It would be fucking stupid, but it would be fucking funny. Would have to give a broken tooth debuff. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so that's gonna come out of there. We want everything to fuck the hell off. Where is the one for... Yeah, the dust would automatically go through. So we just need to add up here, which I don't know what the fuck I did with my scaffold, so we're going up here. We're going up, folks. Well, we would be going up if some jackass didn't put a fucking pipe above my head. Who the fuck does the piping in this place? I don't think this is fucking... No, don't answer that. Fucking hell. Where the hell is all my scaffold? I'll steal these. Fuck it. Bear Senior. I said don't answer that. You should bring it up with him. Well, he's an asshole. Mm-hmm. Should you try to emulate what? Yes, with the fact that they all drop when you break the bottom one, fucking yes. Because if I make scaffolding up to the top of a mountain, I don't want to have to break every fucking one. But please don't have them do the IC2, break each block individually all the way up so it shits them all over the fucking world. Find a way for them to drop down. Because, fuck, I hate Minecraft's auto random break distance thing. It makes them so useless when you're using them, like, on the side of a thing and you build them up a little bit above it, and then one of them gets stuck on the fucking lip. It so pisses me off. Just throw them at my feet or something. Shit. Alright, who was the idiot that told her to build this at this height? Fuck. Why is it every time I ask what idiot, I know the answer to this question? No, I just need to put these in, and I wanted to get up on top of this pipe to do it. And I can't do it unless I do your stupid ass crawl the fuck on top of the thing, and that would piss me off. I'm going to put a whole floor up there. Do not bring a trapdoor up here so I can swim. Now can we convince Trins to make a pipe crossover item? I wasn't going that far yet, but we might. The fucking bridge is gorgeous. What are you doing? He brought a fucking trap. Fuck you and your trapdoor. I hate that shit. You know it. Okay, so this is the input. So I need to take out these two. If we could make a wrench magnetic, it'd be fucking great. Shitting my pipes everywhere. Thank you. Oh, that's just mean. Okay, so we want to do this. We want to go that way. And then we want to... Okay, I'm down here now. Fuck you. And we want to do this. We want it to go that way. What is that the kids say nowadays? It's a quality of life feature. I had to do it. Had to be said. Hello. Thank you. Oh, can we do the thing with this that we did with the fluid filter? Can we have a ghost image of, you know, so it doesn't say chipped diamond gem? Since it's a type, it's not, it's just chipped gem. Is that a possibility? Can we get the motherfucker to take it the first? Fucking hell. Stop taking 20 times to take it. Just take it, bitch. Alright, that might have been a little bit aggressive. Okay. So now I can throw these into there. I can throw these into fucking there. And they can fuck the hell off and out of my life. I never have to see them ever again. Fuck chips and fuck flawed. The hell out of my face. Go away. Nobody likes you. You were fucking adopted. Your mother has a hair lip. Let me get away from the macerator. What now? Yes, the only use for those is turn them into fucking dust and implosion compress them back to regulars. They are fucking useless. which ones of you don't have this one? This is the one that doesn't have anything in it yet. Everything else should. I don't know. Okay, that should take care of that. Ow. That was my ankle. Supposed to be chip gems in the macerator. That's where I just sent them to. But why is it saying it's out of power? 4 EU to macerate. 4 times 4 would be 16 times 4 would be 64. Let me guess. Ores are only 2. Gems are 4. Yep, that's the issue. For some reason, chip gems are more expensive to macerate. So that's breaking our system. Because that's never going to be able to fucking run. Because it's not going to get enough power. And it's MB, you dumbass. You can't put a fucking LV battery in it. Stop trying, you're stupid. Give me this one. We're not using the blast furnace right now. Oh, did you figure out that? That's HV, motherfucker. Stop trying to put MV batteries in it now. Okay, that thing done fucked up again. I just said, you notice that thing hasn't fucked up yet. All of a sudden now, after like 2 times of doing it, it decides it wants to fuck up. I gotta take time to fix that. Well, once I get the thing made, we should be all the way up to titanium being able to be made. I think he's already got tungsten being able to be made. There isn't any... There's missing a bunch of multi-blocks, if I remember correctly. Like, yeah. You can get the HV. Probably EV. You could definitely get the HV. I don't know if we have... Do we have turbines? The multi-block turbines? Okay. Fiery steel turbine blade doesn't have a texture, by the way. Okay. Yeah, there's the large turbines. And their recipes. So we can do those. Heat exchanger. Do we have one of those? Yes, we even have the heat exchanger. Though I have not tested that yet, so I don't know how well it works. But we do have the heat exchanger. And did you get to the lubricant being able to make it out of oil thing we discussed last week? Do you even remember? Probably not. Because, yeah, right now the only way to really make it out of oil is to use oil itself. You can't get it out of distilling oil, which we really should have in there somewhere. Alright, so take that out of there. Take these out of here for now. How much are these? Yeah, see, this has got to be... I'm gonna go look. But like the flawed ones take 16. So I'm guessing it's the same shit that they do with everything, is let's make it incrementally more expensive. I don't think that was a thing. It actually wasn't here. It was for to do one of those. What about the flawed? Yeah, see, flawed was only 4. So flawed being 16 is not right. But I also don't like the fact that it takes... It should take more time. It should not take more power. Per tick. You know, you could argue the diamond, you know, being diamond, but this is universal across all of them. It... Mm-hmm. Didn't I just look at it and it said 16? Oh, yeah, that's the hammer. Macerator. Yeah, it is 4. Okay. But I still hate that. That's really annoying. But I can fix it. I'll just... put a fucking line up there. When I do the, I'll not give it LV, I'll give it HV when I get up there. Or when I do the upstairs thing. Put my damn battery back in here where it belongs. Why is that not outputting? Well, it is outputting, but why is it not? Because that is full of shit. That's the problem. Silicon, malachite, stibnite. Yeah, I gotta get more of these. I gotta get more of these up here into the fucking boxes. Where the hell's my boxes at? Oh, we're gonna be backed up for a few minutes. I gotta get boxes in. Our overflow box is full. Where the fuck did I put all of our... There they are. Probably need to make some more of these too. Okay, so we're gonna do sapphire, sapphire, sapphire. Yeah, because we need 4 of them actually. So that'll be the regular sapphire. I have a guest. Where's the guest? Oh, fuck him again. Fuck off, all of you. This is gonna take me a week because I'm using my chainsaw, but... Fuck off. Son of a bitch. Fuck out of my life. Fuck, I hate those things. I don't want your fucking Avon. Oh. Let's make more of these. Did you fix the lead rod lathing? No. You forgot to fix the lead rod lathing thing. That it goes by density. Okay, so that's going to be sapphire dust, sapphire gem, sapphire exquisite, or flawless exquisite, and then green sapphire there, and then so on. The fact that I try to place these pipes twice, I don't know if that's a bug of my fucking mouse or a bug of this thing, but it's really annoying. Okay. Stibnite. Stibnite, stibnite, stibnite. Stibnite. Put that right there. Hey, he did fix the underside thing. That's good. There's the sapphire dust. That goes into that one. Alumina. Did I not? I thought I set that up over here. I did, but this might be further away. Yeah, I'm guessing that's further away than over there. We need to make one of those restriction pipes, which I still haven't done one yet. So I need 3 steel rings to make me a restriction pipe. Do we have any rings around here? Probably not. Yeah, that's another thing I'm going to have to do when I send these through there is the, having a place for the smalls to go. Because as of right now, we have a place for tinies. We don't have a place for smalls. But I'll do that when I do the ore changeover thing. Hey, look, there's 3 of them in here. Well, fuck you then. Now, this, that, did I not put Ruby over here yet? I may not have. The Opal and the Tanzanite for right now are going into one of these here. Fuck is it? There. It's going in there because nobody gives a shit. But I'm gonna have to change this and put some of these off this way because, well, there's just not enough fucking room. But what I need to do is I need to start putting these over there. We need to start putting what's going to be processed where. Oh, now we got another fucking bunch of villagers. Or bunch of visitors. Where the hell? They're on our roof. Did you bitches spawn on my roof? I think they spawned on our roof. Assholes. Okay. Anyways. We need to be able to, or we need to start putting, like, Stibnite here. This is only ever, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's annoying. It's only ever going to be ran through the centrifuge or through the roaster. So they need to be over there where we can automate them into, excuse me, the roaster or the electrolyzer. We don't need them all coming over here. We shouldn't be hand feeding them anymore. The only issue is we don't have, like in GT6 I'd use hoppers. Here I'm going to have to use a filter. So we're going to have a filter for like each one of these to make sure it puts in the right fucking amount. Who's the monster who set the default hand to left in this pack? I think you might know him. That would be me. I guess maybe when I do my extraction for the thing, I should change that over first, huh? Yes, it does. 1710 is definitely feeling its age. Though if you... I found that I don't have quite that bad a feeling when I play the Java 20 or Java 17 plus, whatever the hell you want to call it. It doesn't feel quite as clunky when I'm playing that. My biggest issue is I can't fucking swim. World loading is still bad. Well, that's kind of always going to be a thing. Let's see. Cadmium. Now, this we should be able to put back in the fucking filter. And it should go where it's supposed to go. And I want to get the Alumnia and try that. See if it goes where it's supposed to go. malachite, sodium hydroxide, red garnet, molybdenite, almandine. Okay, that alumnia still came over here. Why the hell did it still come over here? That might be a bandwidth issue, though, to be perfectly honest. Eyes itching a bit. No, alumina is supposed to go over here. Aluminum is supposed to go over there. That one's supposed to go over there. So, and it's this pipe, which goes around. Oh, it's never going to be able to make it from. Fuck is that crackle sound? Oh, we have a diamond fucking helmeted asshat out here. That's what that noise was. Nice job. What an asshole. Yeah, this is never going to get there because this pipe doesn't connect to that pipe. That's the problem. It's never going to get there from there. I'd have to double this pipe back up to here. And that would just make a horrible loop. So I'm going to have to figure out another way of doing, which again I'm going to do when I do the changeover thing. Right now I just want to get things to be able to move through here. Alright, so now things can move again. Still got a lot of shit I gotta get dealt with, but for the most part that's fine at the moment. I do need a centrifuge to put those in, because right now we don't have a centrifuge that we can get oxygen out of. Why did plant balls now lose their damn texture? Well, fix that one. Okay, so what do we have to use for this storage bus? That's the thing we have to use. And we have channels in here. So we're going to need a lot of these storage buses. So we're going to need a lot of fucking channels. That means we're going to need lots of... Now, 1710, that was laggy as fuck. Is that not laggy in here? Okay. Because we tried that in 1710 and it made shit laggy as shit doing that nesting. You all got another ad coming up, by the way. And I'm trying to wipe my glasses off, so sit here with my thumb on my ass for a minute. We still need a clipboard, dude. I really need a clipboard so I know what the fuck I'm doing. And for right now, I'm going to put this back here for right now. And we'll deal with this after I fix that issue. So I need 3 ore washers. I need, is it 2 HV? Titanium dust, bath. Let's see. I need bath. Not that one. Stop clicking on that one. I need HV, chem reactor. I need a I'm gonna guess an LV will be fine. LV fluid extractor. We already have the chlorine. We already have the carbon. Rutile's fine. This has to be in a MV electrolyzer. Okay. And then the 3 ore washers. There. That's a list of things we need to get made so I can get these 2 things done. We already have a thermal centrifuge. I'm gonna need a filter and a super buffer for it. And I want an EV bat box, 8X, and then eight Lapatrons for that. So in chat is what we need to get made. And then we're going to take this out. We're going to change that over. We're going to take that out. And we're going to take that up to HV. So then I can do the upgrade for that. Do we have stainless steel? Yes. I'll go ahead and make the machine hall for the chemical reactor. Okay, can we just do it properly and make extra channels? Is it that expensive? I know it's a lot of channels. But can't you do like 64 on one channel? If you do the really fat fucking cables? I think one controller can do 64. We've only got like 200 of these. Or 150 or something, I can't remember. We don't have that many. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we would need, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck, I lost count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22. So we could just do one channel per line would be enough. That's only 3 channels we need. If we can do 32. So that's only 3 controllers. That's not that bad, right? Okay. I would say make a 4th one just to be safe. Steel rotor. Make 3 more, yeah. Oops, I just fucked that up. And there is no recycling recipe yet. So that just sits down there, and I make another one. I forgot to take out the damn thing. Don't we have diamonds? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got 4 fucking flawless up there we can break down if we need to. Now, should be... Take that out. Put that in. There we go. That'll make my damn rotor. there's that. And I'm going to need stainless steel rods. Magnetic steel rod, I think we already have over there. And I need copper. Alright, that's that. 2 pieces of glass, 2 gold cables, and 2 advanced circuits. And we have the 2 advanced circuits. So we should just be able to do that. Except for some fucking reason we don't have fucking glass in here. But I think we have some done in here. No, we actually don't. Well, fuck me. Some jackass used all my damn sand. Well, all my glass. Let's see if we got any sand over here. I need to set up a thing for making sand from fucking cobblestone. Oh, we got 14 glass right here. I'll just steal that. Sandstone. Sandstone. Hi. How you doing? Fuck off. Okay. This, that, done. Alright, so I got the HV chemical reactor. Now I need to make a bath. Which should just be, yeah, same old shit. Same shit, different day. GT6 recipe. I know this one. We need 8 for that. Then we need 5 for that. 1 for that. Make bare all the plates. And then let's go ahead and get the aluminum. Fuck you. Out of here. And there. Stainless. I need to cut this one into item casings. I need to put those in there. There's that. Get these in there. These. Oh, you found more sand. Oh, okay. Bath. Okay. Bath is done. HV chemical reactor's done. Can you make me a fucking LV pump? I know this cocksucker's gonna need one. Fluid extractor. I need a piston and a pump. I'll start on the fucking... Well, can you make make one pump and one motor? I'll work on getting all the other stuff for the extractor done, unless you're busy. And I think he made a good choice with the basic circuit. I think it looks a lot better now with the 4 dots and being turned sideways versus the other one being the other direction. That's better than that wonky looking thing it was. Multi-block turbines are a bit sketchy with no regulators. Shouldn't be. I never had an issue with it. I just used the right pipe. Just use the right pipes to limit it. Wonder why the first one blew up. Don't know. I haven't got to testing those yet, so cannot tell you. Alright, so I'm gonna need a casing, that's 8. And then 11. So that's all of that, and then I'm gonna need that for a rod. So let's get some more steel cooked up, because I'm definitely gonna need it. Iron. There it is. Just gonna do 2 stacks this time. Why am I putting that in there? That doesn't have to go in there anymore. I can do it right fucking here. Alright. That in there. This in there. This is for my electrolyzer, which needs to go in here. I think I made some of those and never got them out of the wrong dynamo. I guess that would be an issue. those. And then I need this. In here, make rod. And this. In here, make it a steel. He's working on that. Let's get the electrolyzer done. So, MB electrolyzer. I need silver wires. And I need good circuits. I guess he didn't actually listen to my suggestion and turn the good circuit an opposite direction from the basic one, but at least you can tell the difference a little bit better now. I still would make these two, especially when you have the number over them, I would definitely have the basic one this way and the good one the way the advanced one is. I would make it easier to yeah, but I'm just talking for, clarification of being able to easily identify which is which. It would be easier if one was one direction, the other one was the other direction. The board really shouldn't matter because you're still using the same board for the advanced one too. It's just the wiring you put on the board that's different. So I don't see where the board would matter. Yeah, it's just a silicon board. Basic circuit board. Well, it uses the empty circuit board. And the empty circuit board is used for the basic circuit board and the advanced circuit board. It's just that he made the basic circuit board sideways and the advanced circuit board stand up and down, which I would have put, copper onto the empty circuit board and gold onto the empty circuit board. So there was a clarification of it other than one being sideways and the other one being straight up and down, because that doesn't really tell you a whole lot. You should be able to tell by the I'll go give him some shit about it. By the way, it just feels weird agreeing with him. He needs to stop agreeing with me. He was agreeing with me over launchers this morning. He's like, man, that shit feels wrong. Okay, that's done. So now we're just waiting on you to make the LV motor for me. Because, fuck you. I hate making motors. And you're already making one, so you can make two. What do you need? You need steel for anything? Yeah, we need two motors, so. Let me make you two. Yeah, I'll make the rods for you. Oh, by the way, I tried that TFC thing the other day for a few minutes. And holy fuck, how do they find anything in that fucking world now? TFC has added so much crap on the ground. It is ridiculous. I couldn't find copper. Yes, the 118 version. Yeah, you just can't find shit. It's not just the grass, it's all the fucking flowers. It's utterly fucking ridiculous. Yeah, you can't have a horse when you're looking for the very first copper. Oh, you magnetize the iron and then lathing it. I was lathing the iron and then gonna magnetize it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done anyways. But I did notice one thing. Your ore indicators, I don't think are useful early on. You can't put them into the bucket thing. You intend that? The pit kiln. Okay. I normally just run along. Well, normally I would use a fucking gold pan, but apparently a gold pan doesn't fucking exist in 118 anymore. That's how I'd get my early copper. There's a gravel sluicing add-on. Why did they take out the gold pan? That was fucking... Leave me a link in Discord for the fucking gravel sluicing add-on. Because I'm definitely going to want to add that. Okay, the 2 motors are done. That. Those. That. Alright, there's my piston. So now you just have the motor to finish up, or the pump to finish up. We got the glass in there, we got the circuits, we got the thin cables. So everything is done once you have that done. No, I don't want their Discord. I want you to leave me a link to the mod, the add-on, in my Discord. I don't want their Discord. I have too many fucking Discords as it is. Just, I want a way to fucking get, I want gold panning or sluicing or something. Well, any of them you think would be decent, throw into our Minecraft channel or the GTI testing, the GTI thing. Whichever ones you think I would find useful, throw them in there and I'll take a look at it. Because I'm not testing their shit. I don't really care to do it. With or without it. And you got another fucking ad coming in a minute. I hope you guys don't mind me telling you this. I always find it annoying when they just pop up and nobody says it. And I gotta deal with it. Hey, we actually got through all that stuff. Still gotta wash a ton of it, but we got through all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and, well, no, I'll wait until I get the ore washer done and then I'll throw it in there. I was gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and throw the wolframite and stuff in there, but meh. There's a really good map mod that shows climate, rock layers. Yeah, I don't need that. That sounds very cheaty. I'm fine with journey map.
They did. So.
Yeah, I'm not using that crap. It's also a texture pack that puts 3D exclamation points over the ore. I don't need that either. Fucking hell. You ain't the only one that finds that annoying. I don't doubt it. I can't say that their excessive amount of ground clutter doesn't fit, though. That's the one thing. Is if you're supposed to be in a, vacant world, there should be ground clutter fucking everywhere. Well, I think it's a little weird, but I'm not somebody that likes the look of flowers fucking everywhere. I'm not a flower person. It's just like overload for me. There's too much crap. But I get why there's so much in it. It fits the pack. It just makes finding fucking... Well, I played for about an hour or so. I found silver. I found gold. I actually found silver and gold together, then found them both separately. I found bismuth. I found cassiterite. I did not find one thing for copper. I can't say that I like that, but it's what I'm used to. So it was kind of weird having it that way in 118. Worst frame rate of any 1710 mod I've ever used. I didn't have an issue with frame rate in 1710. Okay, so bath, chemical reactor, LV fluid extractor, MV electrolyzer. Now we need 3 ore washers, and we'll have the first list of shit I made done. So we need 3 more motors and all that good shit. I'm going to leave you to this, and I'm going to see if I can get the basics of titanium started over here. The issue is that I did this, and this is wrong. Because I actually need this to go up 1 more. Well, no, wait a minute. We're going to do this for the... This is going to be for something else. So I am actually going to leave this just like that. And we're going to put this one over here. So let me get some gold. which we are going to need to get some gold mined very, very soon. We are low on gold. Yeah, and I think that's my issue is I spawned in a forest. But I'm also used to the 1710 where you spawn like up near the Arctic fucking Circle. Not down near the temperate area. So you have a lot more like deserty areas up there. They're not really deserts, but you know what I mean. They're very barren. Tell you one thing I don't miss is the damn javelin skeletons. Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't get attacked by anything at night. Where the hell were all the mobs?
they only spawn in stone underground. They don't spawn in grass and stuff.
Oh, they don't spawn above ground now?
Yeah.
You have predators above. Well, I didn't find a fucking predator then. I ran around for like 3 nights and
I mean,
didn't
yeah,
have
I
any fucking
didn't play
issues.
much, when I played a little bit.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Haven't tested oil shit yet. Haven't even really looked at it yet. Hopefully we'll be getting to that next week. And that stuff that he hasn't touched, that was content that was here before we got here. We're going to try to get the titanium shit done, and then we'll probably start on oil distillation stuff next week, and I can make all my complaints about shit then. Yeah, I think I'm going to have him change the oil processing stuff just a little bit. We already talked about it the other day. So a lot of those numbers might get nerfed because they're really... I think what we had talked about actually was adding a tar, an oil tar, that you would then have to crack and get lubricant and asphalt out of it. So there's going to be one other thing coming in there. I'm not sure if we're going to make it an item or a fluid, because it technically should be like a sludge, actually. Like a semi-fluid, but way more semi-fluid than semi-fluid, if you know what I mean.
See, one thing I really want to do is, I want to, basically, currently there's a pumpkin chemical recipes.
There's what?
I'm going to do oil. I think I want to also go for all the chemical reactor recipes, because currently we have a complicated recipes flag. I want to just get rid of and just have one set of chemical recipes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to do that for oil, take it back to more of the GT5, GT6 way, but then have a complicated oil difficulty where you could change it up to do the whole light fuel, heavy fuel crap, having to deal with the sulfuric desulfonization crap. Just like Freaky has said, he likes that. And I do too. I like the more complicated oil. But there's going to be people coming in playing in the early part that are new that, you know, it might be overload for them. So having it more the original GT5, GT6 way where you just get fuel, lubricant, butane, propane, shit like that out might be better. I can't disagree with you that there's enough dumb mods, but you also have to understand people learning for the first time. They may not want to go through all of that craziness because it's kind of nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna need this, obviously, right there. And this is where we're gonna need rutile. So we're gonna need rutile, carbon, chlorine, and the molten calcite. So let me get these two made. You know, you and I and a lot of people have played GregTech, you know, before. So going through all of that chemistry shit, you know, it's just like the circuits. Circuits have been, you know, put back to GT5, GT6 way. Instead of all of that stupid shit. Could just give sulfuric fuels a burn value or like 50% or something. Well, like I said, we haven't quite got into looking at it. We'll probably do that next Monday or something. Sulfuric fuel should have a burn value. Even in GT5U, it should have a burn value. It should just be, less than if it's properly processed out. But, for compat reasons, you still have to have at least some kind of regular fuel that would be, I don't know what you guys have in this version, but I'm thinking like, Buildcraft Compat. Can we make leaded fuels instead? I'd like to destroy the world. What'd you say, dude?
Said Buildcraft doesn't exist in this version. So
I know. But that's what I'm going off of my example of is, you had to have fuel in 1.7.10 because you had to have Buildcraft Combat. I don't know what you guys have in this one that you, or even if you would need to have some kind of compat, or if their shit would just burn it if you wanted to do something else. Or use it in something else, I guess. Well, immersive would only be the biodiesel. You'd have to have petroleum add-on to have regular diesel. So yeah, I don't know what the thing would be for this for now either. Maybe like Galacticraft doesn't exist in this version, XAR. You've got I was saying CoFH, thermal. Thermal has a oil thing. Maybe it would be that would be your one to, have as the generic one. It doesn't have oil world gen, I don't think, but it does have the what the fuck is it? They had oil sands, oil shale, whatever. They do have some kind of world gen. I think it's just solid, not liquid. Not 100% on this, because, again, I haven't played 1.18 without much other stuff. What's the mod that adds seed oil in 112 forestry. Forestry's always the seed oil one. Are you talking about the I think you're talking about that one fucking mod. Actually Additions. I think that's the mod you're talking about. And I have no idea if it's still around. Tringe, you got a fucking clue?
What?
Actually Additions, is that a thing?
Oh, let me look up.
Do you have our wire cutters? I don't know where in the fuck our wire cutters went.
Put it on the table.
Thank you.
It's still 112.
Okay, so that's not around in this one either. Surely there's a good generators clone for 118 plus of some sort. I have no fucking idea. I think that one generator mod, advanced generators, I think that's in 118. At least.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So there's that one. Okay, so we're going to put the fluid extractor here. Now we need calcite in there, which is going to come out and go down and into here. And we're just going to put a fluid pipe there.
By the way, I have everything for the ore washers except the holes and tin cables.
Okay, good. Oh, we don't have the thing for that. I'll just do it this way. Which I need to make. That. I don't quite need that. Small bronze will work. That like that. And fluid. Calcite. Rutile. Carbon. Now we gotta get chlorine up this bitch's ass. Yeah, I need to get this recharged. If curve blades, I'm not. No, Round is not allowed. You're gonna get Junior pissy. Minecraft. It's flat or it's square. You can't have round in Minecraft. I don't know what the hell fucking video it was he watched. But there was some video he watched when he was a kid. It was some egg dude. I don't remember what the fuck it was. I remember it was some fucking egg thing, and that was one of the biggest issue. Was one of the big things was it was like cartoon of Minecraft, and there was this egg, and the human character looked at the egg and goes, "What the fuck are you?" He goes, "I'm an egg." He's like, "Why do you look so weird?" He's like, "I'm round." It's like, "What's round?" I'll have to ask Junior and show you guys the fucking thing if any of you, if y'all don't know it. But fucking, I tried to get Junior to play with a mod that made trees round, made the logs round. And he got fucking pissed. No. There's no round in Minecraft, asshole. Can I have rounded squares? No. It's Minecraft. Has to be square. Fuck curved plates and fuck round pipes. Now what's wrong with curved plates? I like my curved plates. Dynamic trees get a pass because they are so damn good. That's it. What the fuck is... What am I looking for? Pipes. I need fluid pipes. And those are the ones I can't make. Well, I can make them. I just have to make them in the extruder, right? Yeah. The extruder recipe is still fine.
I may not have a brain,
And
gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Plastic pipes. So give me this.
I think we're at gold.
Hmm?
I think we're at gold.
Yeah. We need to set up another bath to start bathing our fucking, gold and shit, or our silver, our fucking copper. You know, all the shit I just got done processing, we really should be bathing that in mercury. And we've got fucking Cinnabar. There's no reason why we aren't doing it. We've got 700 fucking Cinnabar sitting here. We just haven't done it. So we need to do that. And let me look and see if I even have I even found a gold? Tetra, redstone, tetramagnetite. Oh, gold's in with magnetite. That's why we don't have any. We've been getting all of our iron from that. I forgot about that. Ad break. What are you hoarding all those materials for anyways? We just haven't processed them yet.
Gold, you mean?
Yeah, no shit. XAR said, that is not a fucking horde. But XAR, they can't hear us right now because they're in the middle of an ad break. chlorine. And actually, I don't need this. I haven't gotten ads since my Windows hard crashed. Oh, well. I take that back then. He ain't got a fucking ad break. There's only 27.8 buckets in there. Let's just get a fucking, because I'm going to have to do a thing if we have to keep adding chlorine into this anyways. Did you fix these
Speaking of
drums?
ads, I've been testing my ad block clips again with Twitch. And I had it turned off this whole time.
Did you fix the drums that they actually keep their shit when you put them down now?
Yeah.
Hey, look, it actually holds its shit. The fact that this only goes in there like 1 at a 100 liters a second is kind of annoying. Get the fuck in there already. Yeah, see, look at the stream trends. Chlorine, 25.2 buckets. Well, that's technically a liter, right? That's technically liters, though, right? Yeah, so... But see, that pipe should never be empty. That's my issue. Even if it's getting there at the right time, that pipe should always be full. Because it has a capacity and a bandwidth. And the bandwidth is half of the capacity. So it should at least be half of that pipe always full. And this can send the whole fucking thing. Okay, let's take this for right now. Depending on where you got that picture from, they may not be able to see that. If it's in our... If you put it in the thing. Okay, that's the chlorine. We want that right there. So now that's going to start doing its run thing. And I'm guessing you still don't have a fluid cover, do you? And you said the regulators. He's got regulators. You can have regulators.
It was not implemented yet, though.
I need the...
Can't use them as covers yet.
Yeah, I need the fucking tank cover. Like the item cover. I need a tank cover. Which we don't have the item cover either. Okay, so now we need to have that output. We can have it output over to here. And we're going to need... that's a liquid at 295. But is titanium tetrachloride acidic? Shouldn't that be acidic? Do GT6 barrels have void upgrades? No. If you want to avoid shit, you got to use a trash can. As long as the turbines are set to only accept optimal flow, I'm okay with it. Okay, I don't think you made titanium tetrachloride acidic, but it should be. So I'm using the right pipes. What am I doing? Okay, that goes there. And then this I'm gonna need 2 fluid filters for. Shutters. It's those and good circuits. And we need more of those things, so we need to change this back over to duplex mode. And then I need to make more. Okay, why does that say 41 copper? We have not used that much fucking copper. Is it not fucking getting done washing yet? Are we still doing... We are still doing fucking iron, for fuck's sakes. Holy shit. Well, we talked about not having gold. Where's the fucking bath? Bathing. Gives nickel, not gold. Ain't that supposed to give gold? Fuck. We don't want to do that anyways. It's going to give nickel. Hold on. Where's the fucking GT5 thing? I swear that's supposed to give fucking gold. Why the fuck would it give nickel? Nobody wants that much damn nickel. Well, they do, but... Ore washing, thermal centrifuge, pulverizing, chemical bath. Look, mercury. Fucking gold. Was I looking at the wrong thing? Was I possibly looking at the... I might be an idiot. Hold on. Am I an idiot? I always forget about that other thing nobody cares about. Was I an idiot? No, that's sodium. You don't have mercury bathing. That's the problem. Also, your sodium sulfite looks like fucking mercury. So, half my fault, half your fault, and another half your fault. Because you don't have the mercury one. So, add mercury bathing recipes, i.e. copper, nickel, platinum. Possible make Sodium perchlorate. Blue/green, so it don't look like fucking mercury. If I remember correctly, in GT5, you had optimal flow plus like 10% or some shit. I don't know if that's the same in this or not. So whether it does optimal flow or not, I don't know. But in GT5U, it only did like 10%. It would only use like 10% more than optimal would get wasted. I never used fucking regulators on mine. I just used the pipe that was the right fucking size. I'm going to ask a really stupid question. And I prefer a not so stupid fucking answer. Never mind. I found it. Just getting ready to ask, did my dumbass leave the fucking thermal centrifuge in the damn mines? No, I found it. I just need to find a place to put it. I'll throw it right there. Gotta love the thermal centrifuge. Slow ass motherfucker. Kind of need them for fluid nukes. You realize we don't have IC2, so nukes are probably going to be a whole lot fucking different.
I know what TBP wanted to do. He wanted to make GT6 nuclear reactors, but with GUIs instead of in ROM.
No. Fuck no. No GUI. We don't need fucking GUIs on everything. The whole point of the reactor is you have to set up other things with it to be able to tell what it's doing. If you have a GUI, then you're just going to throw fucking numbers in people's faces. That's the whole point of GT6 reactors, is you have to figure out the shit. No fucking being able to make a gay-ass fucking simulator thing. Don't listen to the old man. This isn't Windows 98. Fuck you. No GUIs.
Honestly, I don't really want to try to do the whole interacting with the world and stuff. Not really sure I actually want to do nuclear.
Yeah, you just don't want to do nuclear. That's all it is.
Pain to figure out.
Copy Greg's.
I'd honestly prefer a multi-block, but I don't know.
It is a multi-block, though. It's just not a formed multi-block. But it is a multi-block. That's what I love about that reactor. Because you have one 2x2 chamber. And you can use just that one 2x2 chamber. Or you can chain them together. And by chaining them together, they will breed off of each other and work off of each other. It's fucking glorious. The only issue with not making it a formal multi-block is you don't have extenders. And GT6 reactors need universal extenders because it needs to have a way of detecting things between them but still being able to interact between them. So you might have to try to figure out some way of doing it your own way. But I still hate the fucking GUIs for everything.
No, I don't add a bunch of information. Just do the GUI and do the slots instead of doing the whole placing this thing in the world.
I hate IC2's simplicity of reactors. It's the fact that they're so fucking simple. That they're so simple that anybody can make a design, give it to everybody else, and that's all that's ever fucking used. Nobody ever tries to come up with something better. It's what's the most efficient? Here it is. Everybody use this. And the fact that you can just simulate all your bullshit, and then you end up having to build like 70 fucking reactors. You can't, just make your reactor bigger and bigger for the more you need. That's why I like GT6's reactors. You need it bigger, you build it bigger. You don't have to build a whole nother fucking reactor. There are virtually infinite combination of chambers and turbines. Oh, nuclear craft? Nuclear craft is alright. I can't disagree with it. I'm not a big fan of the cooling blocks that they use. I do like the way that they do the puzzle thing of this one has to be touching this or that. And it's a fun puzzle to work out. But I just wish it was a little bit better on the actual cooling things. To be fair, I doubt many people have ever reached GT6 nukes. You're probably right. They probably haven't. The updated nuclear craft. Is it anything past 1710? If it's anything past 1710, probably not. If it's past 112, most definitely not. 112, there's a possibility, but that was like 4 years ago, and my brain doesn't work that far back. Surely I must have played a few 112.2 packs. No. 112.2, the only thing I really did was GTC testing shit. I didn't like any modern fucking Minecraft until we got swimming. Once we got swimming, then I started to go, okay. No, not GTCE, GTC. IC2 Classic, GT Classic. GT Classic Expansion. Not CE, fuck that. Fuck Archtech. Stop calling it CE. It's not CE, it's Archtech. It's gay bullshit. Nobody cares. It doesn't exist. Forget it ever fucking poisoned our community. You didn't know that was a thing? Well, you know one of the guys that were involved in it.
I would not play that mod anymore. The mod's really broken.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back and fix it anymore.
Yes, Trins is to blame. Trins is to blame with all the drama that went on. It's all his fault. We're gonna completely bypass the whole drama bullshit. We definitely don't want to get back into that whole fucking thing. But yes, we'll just blame Trins. Okay, is it just me or is this fucking wrong? Hold on, I'm going back to GT5 again. I'm getting stone dust out of the thermal centrifuge after washing it.
Oh yeah, that probably shouldn't be happening.
Do you see stone dust down there? Do you see stone dust in here? Get the fucking stone dust out of there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, the stone dust is only if you bypass the ore washer and send it straight to here. Bonus useless dust. Yes. Thank you, Trends, for the extra bonus useless shit that nobody fucking cares about. Appreciate it. Okay. What was I doing this for? What the hell did I need the copper for? I've been doing this for so fucking long, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. I was doing something with you. Circuits! Fuck, I needed to make circuits. I knew I was doing something. You have a problem. You have many problems. What's the current one that's going to piss me off and cost me time? I already have to finish digging out your damn hole tonight when I get done. Is it just me, or is it weird for one dude to ask another dude to ream out his hole? I need another 40k iridium. Do you have a platinum vein I can go mine? Dig does not equal ream. You need to start making me a list of the fucking veins you need me to mine. He's making more fucking fusion reactors. What's the iridium sink in GT6? Everything? Well, not everything, but he's making fucking... You are not making 27 more fusion reactors, are you? Holy fuck, you've only got 4 now. Why the hell would you need 27 more? Yes, I am. There's gonna be no fucking tick rate left on that poor server. For fuck's sakes. Somebody get this man some help. He needs help. He's broken. We're gonna have to have him committed. No, I think he's sat and done some math, and that's why he thinks he needs this certain amount. It's only 27 more machines. It's not that bad of a tick problem, unless Greg was bad. Now, it's Greg we're talking about here, but
He's gonna need a lot of room for all those vision vectors.
I just dug him out a 3x3, 5x5 fucking 15 to 20 deep fucking chunk area to put these things in. The dude is mad. This is why I keep trying to talk him into coming over here. I need to get him out of GT6 for a while. Net challenged me. What do you even dump amps into endgame? Making quantum replication. Matter fabs. What do you fabricate? More iridium? No, he does adamantium. And anything else he just doesn't want to be bothered to fucking make it or mine at the moment. But adamantium's the main one. At this point, he could probably do iridium and not have a fucking problem. Adamantium? No, you have to get the first adamantium to be able to replicate it. You can't replicate shit if you haven't found shit. That's one of the biggest pain in the asses in GT6. Until recently, you couldn't get tritium. What the fuck is the name of that shit? It's not the fluid tritium. It's not tritanium. It's the stuff you use to make tritanium.
Trinium?
You have the shit in here? You have tritanium in here. How do you make tritanium? You guys don't have a way of making this shit. So you have tritanium.
That requires trinium.
Yeah, trinium with an N, not a T. Yes.
Yeah,
trinium.
the BS element that doesn't only exist in Stargate somehow makes no sense.
That was the annoying thing in GT6 up to recently, was because the only way you could get trinium was by finding trinium arrowheads in loot crates, mainly in GT Forts. And then you had to get at least 9 of them so you could make one full dust, then scan it, and you could then replicate it so you could make the rest of the shit. Trinium has to be replicated from loot. Technically, no. If you look XAR, there is a way of getting it now. I can't remember what said way is. Fuck that NEI cheat mode engaged. There is a way of getting it now, but it's not the easiest thing to do. I don't remember what the way of doing it is. Okay, we're going to put that one there. And do we have a stainless? I know I don't need it right now because it's not acidic, but I'm using it, so fuck you. Geranium, that's the thing. I think you have to go to Mars to get that ore. If you look for that ore, I do believe it's only Mars. Endom, I don't think, is actually a thing in GT6. Greg and his weird compat shit. Okay. So that takes care of that. We now have the fluids go out. We need to get the carbon dioxide out. So we need to set this. And we're going to have that go over here. So we're going to put this one down here. Yes, it's required. Shut up. Okay. And then, I can't reach. There we go. Alright. And then, is this the... I don't even know what's in this pipe. That's not the right pipe. I need to go... like... here. Yeah, we're going to go in right there. So we're just going to run this over. And then this way. I have not rage quit yet, but it's not going at the moment because I can't get Junior to recognize that that mod pack still exists. Every time I bring it up to him that we need to get back and get some more work done in there, he said, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. That mod pack doesn't exist. So he rage quit. Pretty much. I enjoy laughing at the stupidity of shit. He doesn't enjoy it as much as I do. To him, it's just, this is fucking stupid. I'm not wasting my fucking time. And granted, he's got, less time than I have because, he actually has to go out and make fucking money. So, I don't have to do such a thing. My kind of job is to sit here and laugh at stupid shit. So, but I can't do it by myself until I can figure out why the shit is so fucking broken that my chunks keep fucking disappearing. You guys would lose your fucking mind if you could only see my view, because I can see through the world all the fucking time. I can't see the fucking machines. I don't know what the fuck's causing it. Junior has an exact export from my pack, and we have almost identical fucking computers, down to the video card, the processor, the RAM, all exactly the fucking same. He doesn't have that problem at all. I have it all the fucking time. So I can't do it by myself. Alright, why are you not running? There's only 83 oxygen in there. There's only 2. How much carbon dioxide do you need? 3,000. Okay, that's why you're not running. Gotcha. Okay. So this is done. We don't have enough chlorine, but that's understandable, because we have to get this out of here, which means we need magnesium. Magnesium. Do we have magnesium? I don't think we have magnesium. I think I have to get us some magnesium. Oh, hey! XAR! Look, it's your favorite! Did I get you to come play over here? We have hematite! By the way, there will be a middle finger. There it is. Just gonna say, there will be a middle finger show up in chat in just a second. I knew that was coming. He has issues with the existence of hematite. That's not what I meant to grab. I wanted pyro. There we go. Yeah, I need 20 of those. I have 6.
I wonder if Junior would play GT Horizons once I finish the debatification.
It's not as stupid as Impact, so possibly, but with how fucking grindy it is, it's going to piss him off. What other ways do I have of getting magnesium right now? Bentonite, I haven't mined. Olivine, fuck you, you can't have it. That's for circuits. Glauconite, no. Magnesia doesn't exist. Pyrope, I haven't processed. Talc, I haven't processed. The green sapphire will give me magnesium. Could throw that in there. Biotite. Soapstone. Could do obsidian. I just have to go mine some real quick. Magnesite. I don't even think we've mined any magnesite yet. Have we? Quartz, iron. Almandine. Yeah, I don't think we've even mined any of that yet. Yeah, no, not a thing. I do have 3 more pyro there. So I could throw that in there. How's the ore washers? You get them done?
Well, I never made the whole thing.
I'm okay with hematite existing. I'm not okay with it replacing pure iron. The last straw was the removal of iron from lava. Like, no, no, no. Hell no. Yeah, well, you gotta blame somebody on the fucking Reddit. Or, not Reddit, the forum. And that, one person. One dude. That decides he has to take everything that's viable possible out of his world, so he has to do it in the hardest way fucking possible. Because then they go and tell Greg, well, if you don't have this, you can make it really easy with, you know, this. And that's why the lava nerf came in, was because somebody, well, Greg, you know that with you nerfing this and you changing that, we can easily just pump the fucking nether and get all the iron we ever fucking need. So, yeah. Blame fucking them guys. That one wasn't me, and that one wasn't, Axel. To me, my biggest issue with the hematite was the fact that he made pyrite turn into hematite in the fucking roaster. I roasted fucking GT5U for that shit for fucking years, and then Greg turns around and does it himself because the roaster's too early game to be giving pure fucking iron. Fucking pissed me off. Alright, so we need to get magnesium. So I'm gonna have to run the fucking pyro. Which we don't even have in here yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of this copper out of here for right now. And then we're going to set this up tomorrow. She's going to have those things done. I'm going to build us another floor because, well, it's going to have to be me because somebody's missing. So I'm going to build us an ore processing floor on top of this one. And then tomorrow we're going to work on getting all of this ore processing shit up there and a little bit better organized. And then we'll be able to wash shit quicker. Why is that not running? Oh, is this another? It has to have a... Yeah, it has to have a fucking update. Really got to figure out what this update issue is with these damn things. That is really annoying. But yeah, it's like 11:30. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut on out of here. We got this done except for the magnesium. And then we need to get the electrolyzer put in there, which will do the gust. So we'll have our titanium come out of here, and then our magnesium chloride will go back in here, and then we got to send the magnesium back into here, and the chlorine back into here, and I'm pretty sure from me looking at this, there is a loss on chlorine. And if there is, then that means we need a tank cover, a fluid cover.
There is
we
one
need.
thing about.
You said you didn't have it done yet.
That was a few weeks ago. I have a fluid detector now.
Oh, you did get the fluid detector done. Okay. So then I'm going to need to make one of those. And we're going to have to redstone this up a bit with a shutter and a controller so that it shuts off the incoming chlorine if there's chlorine coming from here. So that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. I'm probably going to at least try, if I don't fall asleep like I did today, show up like as close to 6 as possible. Even if he doesn't have the update yet, we can update after. Or in the middle. It doesn't take long. But I'm going to try to get here a little bit earlier tomorrow so we have a bit more time to work on it.
By the way, your washers are done for tomorrow.
Good. That gives me everything I need. Except for I'm gonna need the filters. I'm trying to find with all the chatting we've done today. I don't even see where I put my list of shit, but I'm gonna need some filters tomorrow that I'll have to make for that, which isn't a problem. Filters are pretty easy because I need to set up a filter after the like this one, the item filter there. I'm gonna need to set up another one that says what I need to send over to the thermal. So I'm gonna need one of those, and then since the thermal is so damn slow, I'm gonna need a buffer. So I'll probably make a super buffer to store that shit in. And then hopefully you'll work on the getting the mercury bathing done, and we can set up this the copper mercury bathing to get us some gold. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're probably going to do this again like we did last week, and we're probably going to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That way we can get more shit done.